you said a very important point that was running smart than running tough, and I think that's possibly also the mantra for going and doing Boston Marathon really, really well. And so I think this could be a great segue, basis your experience and also on the basis of you coaching thousands of runners in the last few decades. When Ambi and I spoke, he also spoke very highly of your coaching career that has been. I thought because from India there are so many runners going this year, and also alike to very similar to any other runner, whether age group or elite, one of the things they give most importance to is how the course is going to behave, and having a deep familiarity to the course helps. And when you look at Boston Marathon course, it seems like in the start that, hey, it starts from a downhill, must be easy, and then it catches you off guard. And I thought, who better than you can help people guide through how should they approach in the next 1 week leading up to Boston Marathon, whether it's to get to the start point or to approach the race in itself. Let's maybe try to break it down mile by mile, or whichever way you think is right.
So you mentioned, yeah, that first mile is a steep downhill, and if you're running with a big pack, or in this, they do a kind of a semi-rolling start, you won't be packed. You won't have as many people packed around you, but there'll be enough runners right there to seduce you into going faster than you should. 98% of the field at Boston every year they run what we call positive splits. They run faster first half than the second half. And it's due to a host of factors. We're obviously well rested for the race. We're excited for it. The adrenaline's flowing. That's true at any marathon, whether it's a flat course or a downhill start. And but it's even easier to get seduced into going out too fast at Boston because of all of those things I just mentioned and that very significant downhill start. So just about everybody goes out too fast, and some of them intentionally, with the reasoning being that because the uphills exist between mile 16 and 21, that they need to build some time into their pacing, okay, and run a little faster on the downhills because they're going to lose that time on the uphills, is the reasoning. And it's a very false narrative, in my opinion. The smarter approach is to use the downhills to conserve energy. So if you're planning to run 8-minute pace, a 3.5-hour marathon, and that's what you're really ready for on a flat course, say, to run downhill, you can either run your 8-minute pace effort and run 7:30s on the downhills, or you can conserve energy and run at an 8:30 effort pace. So you're running even slower. You're actually holding yourself back. You're still going to get your 8-minute mile. And I believe that is by far the more prudent way to go. So conserve energy on the downhills by running even easier. And in fact, the runners that I coach, I tell them that for the first 10 miles to 13 miles, if you don't feel like you're going too slow, you're going too fast. That first mile is so dramatically downhill. As a matter of fact, there are videos, sort of high-speed videos shot from the car cam that you can go watch online on YouTube. You can find them. They're very easy. And while they don't do full justice to how dramatic some of the downhills are, if you watch them a few times, and each one only takes 5 minutes or 10 minutes to watch, you can get a good sense of how rolling those hills are. And most people come to Boston